Bafethu, this is indeed Teenagers on a Mission. You have not stumbled upon this channel, you have found the right one. Silapho SABC One Mzansi for show. Inqobo is going to be buzzing with entertainment and fun-filled education. Namhlanje, I think you can already see by our outfits what we're going to be learning about.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. But definitely, Namhlanje, we all about bees, Bafethu. Now, these little guys do a lot than just turn flower nectar into liquid. Laba Bafethu, they make sure we have enough food to feed the planet.
Yes, and I'm so curious to see how these tiny insects actually have that come into reality. I give Bafethu, without any further ado, let's get the Sweeter Than Life episode going.
Shema fela re le tshwaretseng mo neneng la kajeko la TOMz. Mo TOMz re kena into the business of bees. Re bone mosebetsi o makatsang o etsang ke dinotshi, particularly the critical role ka mahara food chain ya rona. Re ithuta ka di beehives re bone hore hantlentle honey e ntse jwang by the art of extracting this delicious natural treat ka ntle le hore re lematse dinotshi le di beekeepers tsa teng. Ebile re batla nka a quick look into the potential future re bone hore hantlentle bokamoso ba dinotshi buya kae. And wena wa tseba hore ntse re dule re test hore o tseba hakakang le hore mhopola o sebetsa jwang ha re bapala the TOMz quiz. Masambeni.
Alright, let's buzz into our social media pages. And it goes as follows. Which animal produces honey? Ooh. Wow, we've got some comments coming in. We have Ulinda Ukabelo Nontabiseng saying a bee. And we have a BT King also saying a bee. Alright, Bafethu, please keep those comments coming. And what we love the most is when you guys interact with each other on our social media pages, which is what I see going on over here. So carry that on. Bafethu, let's see what our friends have to say.
We still at it again, and I'm trying all the way at TOMz. I see to touchdown. It's Olopili Secondary School. We're all about bees, and right next to me is a young lady. Some are Christians. Besides inyosi, what else is doing on food?
Kuluma, kutisa ulombe. Yeah, they're attracted into those beautiful flowers, colorful flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then always find them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing what they play an important role in since our plants produce asexual.
Yeah.
Shoot my planting.
Sure.
Some pollen grains are attached to the bee.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it flies, and you sure it fly.
Yeah.
Those pollen grains get deposited on the soil.
Yeah.
Sure. Basically, yeah, some plants can grow there.
So in your spot for how long?
Maybe for maybe 2 months. I think 4 to 6 months.
Okay, and does it eat honey or does it eat leaves? I mean flowers.
Nhleketa ukuthi flowers imaka ani ti producer ulombe, so tinge di ulombe leti ti producer kutona.
Zidla honey because they won't produce it and then
Zinga.
No, they can't produce it honey and then after that they eat it honey.
But sikhuluma ngebeekeeper. What is a beekeeper?
Beekeeper.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like the hive is staying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tona mfuna pe camera, khunta machita, khunta bocher ba khunta bonke ba tshela go bukela SABC One Mzansi for sure.
Yeah. But now I'd like to shout out to my mom, my grandmother, and all the people that I play soccer with.
Yeah. Now it's good to be exploring the beautiful world of buzzing bees, Bafethu. And as good to like TOMz, we are searching for the nectar of knowledge so that you guys at home can enjoy the sweetness of what you need to know and be updated. Otherwise, let's get stung right now. Check this out.
Honaledi species stay 25,000 tsa dinotshi mo lefatsheng la rona kaofela tse le re ka khona o di kenya ka mohare di classifications tse 5 tse bitsang hore ke the honeybee, the bumblebee, the carpenter bee, the mason bee, and the leaf cutter bee. One ya tsona e leng re tswetsa holo e bitsa hore ke the African bee, mpa he bana le bitsa the Africanized killer bee. Despite lebitso la teng le tshosang, they have become widely used mo lefatsheng la rona kaofela ka mohara lefatshe la beekeeping. The honeybees tsona he di yellow mpa di di stripes tse black mo mmeleng wa tsona in color. Di le mapheo I2, multi I6 and 2 compound eyes. They are not likely to sting you mpa he ha le hore wa di tshosetsa kapa you threaten the well-being of the hive di tlo loma he. This is mainly ka lebaka la hore he ha di qeta ho loma di a hlokahala ka lebaka la the vital organs tse kopaneng le the stinger ya teng ke the queen bee e leng hore ka kgona ho stinga hangata fela e sa hlokahale ka lebaka la hore it is not fatal to her.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, and you?
I'm great. What's your name?
I'm Shazia.
Okay, Shazia, which school are you from?
I'm currently a grade 11 pupil at Nizami Al-Azhar High School in Malabar.
Okay, cool. So we're going to talk about your project, right?
Okay.
What inspired your project? What problem did you identify in order for you to create it?
What inspired my project was that plastic pollution, plastic waste threatens our natural world. Animals suffocate, they poison themselves, and many die by choking on what they assume to be food, but in fact is a brightly colored plastic packet.
Yes, I was waiting for this solution all my life. So tell us more about it. So how does it work?
So in order to combat plastic pollution, I've developed an organic, edible, biodegradable plastic, which is animal friendly, and it will be completely respectful to our environment.
Okay, so tell me, how long did it take you for you to actually get this research up to par?
Altogether, it took about a year of hard work and dedication, of course.
And how was the process? What was the first step? What was the second step that you took?
The process was lengthy because, first of all, I had to identify a problem. And since I'm creating a plastic that can be safe for animals to ingest and eat, the ingredients I had to use to create this plastic, first of all, it had to be organic. And then second of all, it had to be in ingredients that animals can consume so it does not harm the body.
Let's talk about the materials that you used when working with the project.
Well, I've created my very own homemade potato starch, which is basically the fundamental ingredient of this plastic, along with an acid, as well as glycerol. When I was manufacturing it, I was looking for certain characteristics, like it needs to be strong, it needs to be water soluble, it needs to degrade. So all of that I had to take that in consideration while manufacturing it.
Awesome. So in the future, we'll be able to use biodegradable plastic and put our chips in there and everything.
And then eat the chip back it up.
Oh, wow. So how's the future looking? How long would you think it's going to take for you to actually master the project and take it out into the world?
I would really love to continue with this project and further developing its characteristics, developing its strength, and hopefully that it will be beneficial to our environment.
Here's some confidence power. Give me half. Half. Yeah, all the best for the future.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
The earliest record of beekeeping e khutlela morao to 2400 BC mo haufi le Cairo. Rona ba tsentse re tshebedisa honey dilemo tse 10,000 tsa fetileng e behile evidence ya ntho e re kgona e fumana ka mara di cave paintings called the Cave of Spider in Spain. Nese until the 1700s mo leng ra utlwisisa hore hantlentle ke dinotsi tse fumanang nectar ka mohara maplomo re tlo kgona ho etsa honey. Pele he ne re nana re honey ke ntho e kolekwang ke dinotsi ka mohara ready-made flowers.
Today, Bafetu, beekeeping continues to evolve across the globe. It continues to rise with the practice of natural beekeeping. And futhi lana ntwana bababhizi ngalezinto lezi bathola ama developments ukutshengisa ukuthi inyosi sinama hive are different nokuthi bakhulisa lama hive lawa ukwenza ama natural combs.
Yes, and with these developments, obviously new technology and gadgets are going to appear more and more in the market. Hi, Bafetu, let's just take a short ad break. Sanbonwa evangwe venki.
Go!
Hasn't it? Inyosi zalapha Africa are not to be messed with.
Definitely. Right now we're going to meet an expert ozosichazela kabanzi ukuthi kahle kahle inyosi zala eMzansi ziphila kanjani. Yo, what's up, TOMz? You know what time it is. It's mission time with your boy C-A-D-D-Y, pronounced Caddy. We're still running the streets of Johannesburg, and I'm trying all the way in Florida. So, what do bees do besides stinging you? Well, today we're about to find out, and we're about to learn more about beekeepers. So keep it locked, don't go anywhere. Let's buzz it out. Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
No problem. So today we're on a mission, but before we get into that mission, can you please tell us who you are, where you're from, and what do you do?
My name is Sharon. I'm a beekeeper. a hobbyist beekeeper.
Yes.
And I'm from Joburg.
For somebody who's chilling at home and has no idea what a beekeeper is, can you please tell us what a beekeeper is?
Essentially, we're the guardians of the bees.
Okay.
The managed bees, like you see in the beehive behind me. And we keep bees, we look after them, we make sure that they've got enough food and that they're healthy.
Yeah.
And if we're lucky, at the end of the day, we get honey.
Okay, cool. Let's talk more about the life of the bees. How long do they live, and how long does the honey get produced?
Okay. So the average life cycle of a bee, of a worker bee, which is a female bee,
Yes.
is in the height of summer 3.5 to 4.5 weeks.
Okay.
It's a very short period of time, and during that time they evolve. As they get older, they change their duties and their jobs, and their final function that they have is to go out into the field to collect food, to collect nectar, to collect pollen, to collect water that they might need in the hive. And after their 4.5 weeks of living, maybe 5.5 weeks in winter, they then die.
Okay.
And the next batch of bees takes over that role.
Okay.
Takes over that role.
So I'm ready to check out these beehives and play with the bees and see whether I'll get 1 or 2 stings.
Good.
So when you're ready to take me, I'm ready to get suited up.
We always suit up so that we don't get stung. Okay,
And we're ready.
you look gorgeous. Okay, Katie, so what we're going to do is before we open the hive, we're going to give the bees a little bit of smoke.
Okay.
Okay. We're working with Ishmael, my colleague here.
Hello, Ishmael.
This is his beehive.
Yes.
This box is divided into a number of sections. The bottom chamber is what we call the brood box.
Okay.
And that is essentially the bees' home.
Okay.
That's where they live.
Okay.
And anything that is in the bottom box, in the brood box, belongs to the bees.
Okay.
So if there's honey in there, that is their honey. The chamber above it is what we call the honey chamber.
Okay.
And as beekeepers, if we find honey in this chamber, that we can take.
Okay. So what equipment do you guys have on you right now?
Well, we have our bee suits.
Yes.
We've got our smokers.
Yes.
Okay, and you always have to make sure
Let me
that
hold
you've
the
got-
smoker and you can
Thank
tell
you.
me when to smoke. I'll smoke.
All right, fine. As you can see, we've got 2 smokers.
Yes.
Just in case the one goes out, we've
Okay.
got another one.
Okay.
We've each got a hive tool,
Okay.
which is the tool that we use to open the hive with and to move the frames. You'll see how we use it just now.
Okay.
Ishmael's got a bee brush.
Okay.
And that is if we take out a frame and we want to take that frame out of the hive, we want to harvest that honey.
Okay.
Then Ishmael will gently brush off the bees off the frame before he takes it out. And there are our gorgeous girls. I always
Hey, ladies.
I always check the lid to see if I can see the queen running around on the lid. She's not.
Okay.
So we'll put it down.
How will you spot the queen? Is she different?
She
Is
looks very distinctive.
Okay.
She's much bigger than the worker bees.
Okay.
And she's got a long abdomen,
Okay.
so that she can lay the eggs into the cells.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo, wow, that looks amazing.
If you look here, the brood is this side, and on this side you'll see that it's. If I turn the frame, you will see that there's liquid in there.
Yes,
that
there's
is
liquid.
nectar that they're turning into honey.
Oh.
And in between the nectar, you see that there's some holes that are filled with yellow or brown-looking cells.
Yes.
Those cells are pollen that they've filled. They've collected pollen from the nature and they've put the pollen into those cells.
Okay.
And that's their food. On the top part of the frame, you'll see that there is capped honey. When the nectar is not yet ripe, when it's still nectar,
Yes.
it's open and the bees are then reducing the moisture content in there.
Okay.
But once the moisture content is at the right level, and that we then say that that's ripe honey.
Okay.
And the bees then cover it with a thin layer of wax.
Okay.
It's called a wax capping.
Okay.
And that wax capping is, if we take out a frame and we see that the whole frame is capped,
Yeah.
then we know that we can take that frame and it's ripe honey.
Okay. Okay, cool. So guys, we just came from the field. We were playing with the bees. We got some honey right here. So this is fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh. So we're about to taste it, so we can do the cutting. I'm ready to taste it. Yeah, this is definitely good stuff. Yo, bafethu, otherwise, imishineti pelela lana. Hope you guys have learned a lot about bees, nama beekeeper and dwana. Next time you find a bee, don't kill it, dwana. Start your own beehive, uyenze imali, and have some honey. Otherwise, I'm gonna have some more honey. Imishineti pelela lana. Until next time, keep it fresh and keep it trending.
Yo, yazi inyosi ziyasebenza.
Blind.
Just to make us that delicious nectar. Inkosi Buzzy Bees. And a big thank you to all the workers that collect that nectar. I mean, it must be an intense job. Manu.
Oh, everything you otherwise, bafethu, na effects and maybe banning a yas. Nias guti inyosi is number 5. So there's 3 at the top and there's 2 at the bottom. And something that will actually shock you. I'm afraid inyosi and in
Like,
yes, dude.
wow. Many others go to get inyosi communicate by dancing with one another and through pheromones.
Yes, in order for inyosi to have a half kg of honey, funege zvakashele amabloom ay 2 million. So that's like traveling 88,000 kilometers. And a futhi funege approximately 768 of impilo zenyosi to do all of this.
Intense.
Yeah.
Honey, 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 honey. Whoop. Honey.
Welcome back, you guys are still tuned in to Teenagers on a Mission right here on your #1 channel, SABC Mzansi for sure.
Sibape sabaza sathi safika to the one and only time where we go to our students and we quiz them on what they've learned thus far. We've gone to a school here and let's see what they know about inkqubo yethu namhlanje. Who will come out on top? Please keep them on the wall! So for us to play our TOMz quiz game show. It's my favorite part, guys, because apa namhlanje sivakashele the Holy Family College. We're about to put our students to the ultimate test. Inkqubo yethu namhlanje is all about inyosi, so let's see if they know a thing or two about that. All right, guys, here are the rules. In front of you guys are a buzzer. So if I'm going to ask you guys a few questions, and if you know the answer, press that buzzer. If you get it right, it's a point to your team. That's simple. Then it automatically goes over to the next team, and they are then able to answer the question. See? Simple, this thing. Let's play TOMz quiz game show. What are bees best known for? A, ukwenza ubisi. B, ukwenza honey. C, making pollen. Okanye D, watering flowers. Ladies, mantomazan.
Making honey.
And it's the correct answer, Bashele Nzanta. All right, Umbuzo Wesilinika goes as follows. How many different types of honey bees are normally found in a honey bee hive? A, 1. B, 4 types. C, 2 types. Or D, 3 types. Yes, gentlemen.
3 times.
3.
3 times, yes.
For sure. And it is Bashele Nzanta. Okay, question 3 goes as follows. Okay, with the exception of the queen bee, a honeybee dies when it stings someone or something. A, true, or B, false? Gentlemen?
A, true.
It's true. And it is! Okay, guys, boys are sitting on 2 points, girls just 1, but it's okay. We can catch up. Question number 4 goes as follows. Inyosi can fly at a speed of 150 kilometers per hour. A, true, or B, false? Ooh, who's gonna press the buzzer first? Woo, that was a close one, ladies.
False.
It's false. Yes! All right, Gebethunana, Lena Nditando Ibiza, the tiebreaker, because each team has 2 points. This question determines Omangoba. All right, question 5 is as follows. Inyosi are not animals, but insects. A, true, or B, false? Ladies, take it away.
A, true.
It's true. Is it true or kind of false that inyosi aren't animals but insects?
It's true.
It's true. All right, Kibetunana, both of you guys got it wrong and didn't shake and didn't judge you, but it's hilarious. Okay, Chogan Kibetunana, insects are animals, but I know you know this. It's just the pressure of the game. There's one more question. Inyosi zitya ihani ne in winter when there is nothing to pollinate or get nectar from. A, true, or B, false? Ladies.
A, true.
It's true. True! Amandumazana are victorious once again. High five to all of you. Nice one. Gents, nizamilene. Sharp, 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 sharp. This is how we play our TOMz quiz game show. You know, you can always join on the fun on social media. We're simply TOMZ_SABC_1 on Twitter and TOMz on Facebook. Back to studio.
We might be coming to your school very, very soon, so be on a lookout. Sizodlalanani, the TOMZ quiz game show. That's what Lana Sfunda Ogningi. So that's what TOMZ, we're all about updating you about the latest innovation. Right now, let's go in the future. What's gonna happen? Take this.
Beehive innovations he mo bokamosong ba rona di santlane di to developa ka lebaka la beekeeping ebile re tlo gona go bona ntshetswa tshwanang le mobile beehives eno re ka gona go di tlosa plekeng A1 o di se plekeng engwe. The cost effective beehives tse leng gore they are robust enough ebile o ka gona go di sebedisa in the harshest African environments, and they are cheap to manufacture and very easy to maintain. The examples that cost a beehive ke 750 ebile he di ka gona go thusa ka the pollination of food and crops. O ka gona go generate income e fitlang go 3,000 ka selemo se one ha ile you are a beekeeper.
Betunana, that marks the end of Incubated Amhlanje. We've had a blast buzzing through all the knowledge there is to know about inyosi. They're very incredible creatures, Betunana.
Most definitely, Buffet too. If you want to keep tabs on the show and tell your friend to actually watch the episode as Fundisega Banzing inyosi, pretty simple. I go www.sabceducation.co.za/TOMZ.
Okay, guys, what else can you say?
Nothing. Bye bye. We love you.
Shaban fela re le tshwaretseng mo lenanehong le latelang la TOMZ. Re batla go tseba ka the science of mining le di metals le the world of welding. Metals experts rena he tlo gona re tsebisa ka science and technology e leng gore he e gona re thusa ka the indirect and direct connections marang a di complementary disciplines. Re batla go bona he ho rona batho re tsadile neng the mining process ya di metals dikidikidi tsa dilemo tse fetileng. O ska lebala go shebela TOMZ ka labone la bohlano ka 2:30 mo SABC 1 Zanzi Fisher.